What's up, everybody? Update on the heat in my house. There's a guy that's going to be coming to fix it this morning, so that's pretty cool. For once, my leasing company did their job. So aside from that, today I want to talk about getting rid of stuff. My favorite thing. So as we are getting closer to our move day in about a month and a week, we are essentially getting rid of some stuff because we don't want to move it, because that's, a lot of work. When I moved to North Dakota a couple of years ago, me and my buddy went with just his car and like a couple of bags of clothes, and that's it. When I left North Dakota 3 years later, I left with a little bit more stuff. I had a microwave, a mini fridge, a little plastic 3-drawer dresser thing. But essentially, everything that I owned fit in my truck. So I drove all the way from North Dakota to Wilmington with all of my stuff with just one truck. That is a fantastic feeling, that you can move all of your crap with just one truck. I didn't have any furniture. I didn't have anything like that. I didn't bring a bed with me. My company luckily provided all of that stuff for me. But now that, I'm living with my girlfriend and my brother, we've got a little bit more stuff. Still have a microwave. It's a different one. But we've got, a coffee maker, some kitchen appliances, 2 love seats, a chair with an ottoman. We've got a queen size bed. We have a futon, but that my brother puts his mattress on that and uses that as his bed. And we've got a desk, and that's pretty much it. And then I have 2 TVs and 2 game systems. So I have a bunch of other stuff that I'm not bringing. I bought a basketball goal like 2 years ago. I used it like twice, so I'm probably gonna try and give that to one of my neighbors that has kids, because they'll use it more than I will. And we're getting rid of our dining room table. It's a glass table that we hardly ever use. And my girlfriend's dresser is falling apart, so we're getting rid of that too. I'm really happy that we don't have like a ton of extra crap like most people do. Part of the reason is that we don't live in a big apartment. It's a real small apartment. It's not like we live in a house or anything. So we really didn't have a need for a lot of stuff. A lot of people that I know have a ton of crap that they don't need. And when they go to move, it's gonna fucking suck. Either you're gonna have to pay a ton of money for a moving company to come help you move your crap, or you're gonna have to make a couple of trips. But I'm happy that we don't have a lot of stuff, because it allows us to not have to worry as much about how much shit we have to move or how much work we have to do to get rid of some of the shit. And I definitely want to keep it that way. I consider myself to be a minimalist, which is, I guess a slightly new term. There was a movie that came out, I think last year, about minimalism. And essentially that, you don't buy things that you don't need. You basically just have the necessities, some plates, some forks, cooking stuff like pans, and, just the basic necessities. You don't go out and just buy a bunch of decorative crap that you don't really need. And I'm happy that we live like that. We still have, a good amount of stuff like pictures, mirrors, and shit like that, but it's not excessive. And it really allows me to be more productive when I'm at home, because the house isn't as cluttered. And it really, I'm a happier person because I don't have a lot of stuff. When I've gone to friends' houses and they just have an ungodly amount of shit, like, it freaking pisses me off. I'm just like, why do you have all this shit? It's just completely unnecessary. So yeah, we're, making moves, starting to pack up stuff, and it makes me happy that we're not going to have to do like a ridiculous amount of work to get rid of some of this stuff, to pack up all of our stuff. We're literally just going to move with my truck and a small U-Haul trailer. I think we're getting like a 6x12. I can fit all of my shit in there, and it's also going to be a lot cheaper because renting that trailer for I think like almost a week, it's like $400. The next size up is almost double the cost. So it's definitely beneficial, at least for us, to live a little bit more frugal than most people. Having less stuff, it makes me happier, and if you're moving, it definitely alleviates a ton of stress. So if you have a ton of shit, I encourage you to get rid of some of it. And to be honest, you can make some money off of it, especially if you sell it on Amazon or eBay. If you find the item, like the item SKU number on eBay, it'll tell you exactly what it's selling for. So, you could have been given something by, your parents or your girlfriend's parents, and it was completely free for you. And now you can make like 40, 50 bucks off of it. That could go towards gas money, bills, whatever. So, I definitely encourage you to kind of audit the things that you have, and really think about if you need those things, or if it's just you're buying it to impress someone else, or whatever the reason may be. I really do think that you will be a much happier person if you have a little bit less stuff. So that's pretty much all I've got for today. I appreciate everybody watching, and y'all have a great Thursday.